Hello everybody, how's it going? Indiana Rooms here, coming at you with a session of a game called Loop Hero. I don't know too much about the game, so let's just basically get right into it. I know it's a roguelike. The stars in the sky are going out one by one, but no one notices it. No one else can stop it. I'm racing to the last place where there is still hope. I need to make it before it is too late. The sound of agony will quickly fade. The world will be destroyed. Even the memory of it will be gone. And even if there's absolutely no chance of bringing it all back, there will always be someone who is willing to do the impossible. In a place without space, without time, without memories. Where am I? I can't see anything except the path. My head is killing me. I remember only a skeleton with a staff, up in the sky. This darkness was coming from him. Did he destroy everything around here? Just standing here won't do me any good, I guess. To change between adventure, traveling through the map, and planning, stop. Modes, press the switch, right click or space. Hope I'll be able to find some shelter before nightfall. If night still even exists without the sky, that is. Pay attention to the day progress bar at the top of the screen. New enemies usually appear at the end of the day. Continue your journey by changing the game mode. A living ball of slime, quite a nuisance. They digest anything they can. Hey, I remembered this creature. Maybe I just need to freshen up my memory and everything will go back to normal. Traveling, fighting, and most other actions are done automatically. The player cannot affect them directly. Press anywhere to continue. So the character does a lot of damage. It's hard to fight with your bare hands. I think there's an undigested weapon in the remains of that thing. I think I remember there was a grave nearby. Are these even my memories, or do they belong to that slime? You can use cards that are left after defeating enemies to add various new objects to the map. That's what planning mode is for. Drag the card to a suitable space to remember the land. The grove, a gentle rustle of leaves, a crack of dry branch, and a feeling of being watched. Spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. Rat wolves can move to adjacent tiles. Rat wolf. A forest rat wolf. I was right, some emotional stress. A few vivid images and a bit of adrenaline, and I'll forget it all like a bad dream. I mean, I'll remember it all like a bad... damn it. Good thing nobody heard that. As you probably already noticed, you can get new items and cards during battles. Some items have unique features, as do most of the cards. By hovering over an item or a card, you can inspect its properties, equip a new weapon, and place your new cards on the map to continue. 4 to 6, damage to all 2. Overall better. Forest. Rock. Oh. Good, so there's a mountain over there, and a forest over here. The world's almost back. The branches and stones in my backpack are sure a sign of that. Some of your actions will yield resources that you will need later on, but not right now. But that shouldn't stop you from looking at them right now. Its magnificent appearance gives you strength, plus 3 HP, plus 3 more HP for every adjacent rock or mountain. Oh. Forest, a thick forest. Nobody knows who or what could be lurking inside. It makes you a bit nervous. Cozy camp. I think it's time I get some rest. A comfortable place to stay. It's strange, but all monsters try to keep away from it. Heals 20% HP upon entering. The game itself is a journey on a loop path. Only you will decide when it's time for the hero to return to the camp. Either you or the fangs and claws of your enemies, of course. You can retreat almost any time, but a special animation will let you know when it's safer to do so. Retreat to the camp by pressing the button. You consider returning to the cozy camp right now while you're still alive and walking. Good thing the camp is right nearby. Now's a perfect chance. You keep all your resources. You will lose nothing. You will keep. So we will stay. Or retreat. It's cold and dark here. A small fire can solve both of these problems. Nice place to set up camp. Good music. This is when all resources you've gathered will come in handy. Who would have thought? You have just enough wood and stones to make a campfire. What a nice coincidence. Build a campfire using the building function while in a camp. Press the build button, select the campfire and place it. Congratulations, you've beaten this annoying tutorial. You can now start your first expedition or not. Do as you wish. Click anywhere to complete the tutorial. Wait. Field, kitchen, herbalist, smithy. Good music. Start. Embark on your first expedition. This path, everything is wrong, but I remember. It looks like a completely different place, and it's empty again. Do my actions have any meaning? Like I have a choice. If I need to give up and cry to save the world, I am the worst savior of all. Let's do it. A worthless landmark in a world with no direction. 40% movement speed within its range. 20% speed for all units. At the start of each day. One, 2, 3. Ah. We can. Okay, we killed 5 enemies. Vampire Mansion, Hungry Eyes follow. Back off, human. Back off, human. A vampire, where are your lands? If your farmers need help, I would be glad to offer it. No more lands, no more flock, only hundreds of years of emptiness. And hundreds of years of hunger. Save yourself while you still can. I don't know how long I could keep my head straight. Hundreds of years are you talking about? Your mind is easy to trick, but you can't trick my hunger. It demands its fill. Every sip, every drop of blood will go to satiate it. I'm too weak, but you can help me. But you can help me and I will set this crumbled world right. That's right, I'm doing this not for myself, but for everyone, in the name of the greater good. So be careful for my hard work. So be grateful for my hard work and just let me bleed you dry. Uh-oh. Vampires often owned our lands. They kept the peace and helped our settlements prosper. But this won't do at all. Now they are just pale shadows of their former selves, both physically and mentally. Apparently, blood of other creatures can't sustain them. He wasn't joking about the hunger. Even the creatures around him were imbued with the power to drain someone else's life. We need more. Shield 4, but attack speed +4. And our axe 4 to 6. Treasure. Battlefield. Defense and evasion. Let's go. 2 rat wolves. Oh, that's super good in comparison. Helps. Cemetery, Oblivion. Grow. Meadow. Kill the spiders. Cemetery. Two, three. 3, 4. 4 to 6. Broken longsword. Regen per second. We have to make our hero stronger. Can we toss? Oh, mimic. Oh. Stop. Where did these goblins come from? I don't remember remembering you. We remember ourselves. Now give us all your things. You have no idea what's going on, right? Why don't you help me restore order in this world first? You can do everything you want when I'm done. Goblin must rob, no other order in the world. Fair enough. I guess I don't have any good objection to that. Oh wait, I do have one. How about... It's strange how these creatures appeared here on their own. Maybe it means everything is actually not so bad and the world is trying to restore itself. That or the apocalypse isn't enough to get rid of these some pests. Does it layer on and then level up as we progress? Mountain. Spider. Rock. .306 attack speed 12. I'm still good. I have 421 health. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. So things are getting a little rocky. Oh my god. Vampirism. 306. Actually, 458. This should be fine. Let's see how well I can do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Or 61. Ring counter. Oh no. Drop some of your findings behind so the monsters don't catch you. Yeah, we can do that. Retreat. I can't believe it. Hey everybody, the boy managed to return. Survivors, does this mean I'm not alone anymore? Where did you come from? Is there still a place without darkness? We don't know where we came from. That or we can't remember. These few people are all that's left of our group, I think. You're not sure? We're not sure. We reached that conclusion based on the abandoned luggage and leftover daily rations. Each day we see the signs of other people's presence around us, but as far as we know, they don't exist and never did. It's like we forgot them. Forgot them? Exactly. It's as if people are disappearing every day and we instantly forgot they existed. Just like we forgot where we came from, and our families, maybe even ourselves. My name is Yota, that I still remember. Everyone else's memories are not much better. That's why I remember so little about myself. Everything is forgotten. But wait, you said I managed to return, that means you remember I was here. Yes, that's why it's so important to us. We saw you leave, but you were gone before we could approach you. Listen, we can't keep wandering in these emptiness anymore. There's a campfire here and enough space for a few sleeping bags, a real luxury in these dark times. What do you say? Of course you can say. I'd be very grateful if we could team up. I want to put everything right. I'm only beginning to remember the world as it was before. But there's... Remember the world? I don't get what you're talking about. I'm too exhausted. Maybe we'll be glad if you could... but we'll be glad if you could help us, and we'll be glad to help you. But there's no point without other people. It's too lonely without them. Oh. Just ask us to follow you out there. Just don't ask us to follow you out there. I don't know how you managed to return, but for us, leaving the group is dangerous. I'll ask no such thing of you. For now, I just want to have a place to return to, a place where I can often hear other people's voices. We weren't joking about helping you. Here are the few things that survive the cataclysm and don't vanish. Don't become forgotten. Take it, you might need it. Build. Do you know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? The food made by a good cook is tastier. What, you were waiting for something more elaborate? Sometimes the truth is very simple. Look, I have a cauldron, a hearth, a couple of knives, a bucket of potatoes, 3 onions, and some ham. Nothing special, everything is very simple. But give me a few minutes and everyone in this camp will be running to my table. Follow the tasty smell of a good stew. Expedition. Oh, interesting. Chapter 1, enemies have 0 to 1 abilities, enemies health -5%, enemies strength growth 2% per loop, max amount of resources 10, class warrior, class that doesn't have a particular benefit or disadvantages, has the highest durability compared to other classes, 2% damage for each second of the fight, additional class stat, pure damage, attack speed, damage to all, yeah, we're going back in. Alright. We need stronger stuff. No, 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 no! Cool. We can retreat right now. Another success. You've returned and we still remember you. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's good to be back, but I'd hardly call it a success. My old memories of the world were gone, the path was empty again, and there was only darkness everywhere I looked. Interesting, so technically you remember that you forgot something. We could find a way to use that. Let's talk about something more positive. We managed to tidy up this place. Time for the next step. What do you have in mind? Expanding the camp, we have people with all sorts of skills, from the cook to the alchemist, but each needs a place to work. However, we can't build anything with the local materials. You find a branch or a rock, turn away for a second, and it's gone. I'm afraid only you can solve this problem. The materials that survive your trips always look suitable for building. But those are just pebbles and splinters. How can you build anything with them? Curious, huh? I realized it when I saw your campfire. The things you find seem to spread stability to similar materials and things. It's only a little change, but still something. Even a small branch is enough to make a wooden fence exist without constant oversight. I thought I turned VSync on. Weird. We need food supply. No dismantling. One more. Okay. Rock, rock, rock. Mountain, 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 mountain. Ring 16 evasion. Did I build a mountain? Oh. Holy heck, dude. What's the difference? Attack rate speed 2. Counter. Meadow. Meadow. Groove. Meadow. Meadow. Mountain. Rock. No? What do you mean, no? You want to save the world, you want to ask for help, our answer is no. How did you... but why no? We see far away, we see deep inside for a long time. There has been an emptiness instead of the sky, but it doesn't stop us from seeing. Your saving of the world is one-sided and naive. Each person sees their own way to save the world. That's why no one will ever join you. Fine, I don't fully understand it, but tell me your version. How do you see saving the world? By my progeny and kin. May they live and be strong. May they join the cycle of life and death. That is life, that is the world. I will kill you and feed your flesh to my starving younglings, and life will go on. And how many lives can your blade prolong as you kill again and again? Only one. I don't want you to die, and I don't want your children to die of hunger. Please try to see reason. If my mission succeeds, the harpies can have all the skies and all the hunting grounds they need. I can't feed my children with... I can't feed my children with your beautiful words. Farewell. Well, I feel awful. By fixing one evil, I'm causing another. There's no home for harpies except in the highest mountains. But there's no food there. I can't even imagine how they managed to survive if their mountains were cut off from reality. 10% evasion. Six, 5 plus 16 counterattack, 7. Or 62. No more evading, which probably was the worst idea I had. Retreat. Build. We're just not getting the resources I need. Build. Okay, select select save slot. Alright, I'm getting sleepy, so that's where I'm gonna have to end for today. Neat game. Good resource management type of game so far. It's definitely outside of my scope of what I usually do for games, but it's more of a management sim rather than a like direct gameplay loop. But we still have to like directly affect the loop rather than basically take control of the character themselves. It's interesting, it's fun. We'll get back to this again. But that's where I'm gonna end for today. For those of you who watched this session, thank you very much. Highly appreciate it. We'll catch you dudes again next time. Have a good one. Peace out and bye.